I just want to ride. I don't care how we ride, I just want to ride.
For hundreds of years, humans have been obsessed with roller coasters, even when coasters were just 70-foot-tall slides of ice in 16th century Russia. Much like the rolling hills of these mechanical marvels, coaster history has been filled with plenty of ups and downs. Yet today, theme and amusement parks operate all across the globe. And at every one of those parks, there's someone who's on the hunt for their next great coaster thrill, hungry to gain another coaster credit, even if it means going on one of these. Who are they?
Coaster
roller coaster
Enthusiasts.
Coaster enthusiasts can identify the manufacturer of a roller coaster just by looking at it. They aren't in it for the ad dollars or the fame. They try to ride every coaster in the world.
Here we go.
For the passion.
Well, I've always been like this, but I've never been driven for content. I never even thought as far deep as there was a whole community about it, that I just loved it that much.
Aaron is a passionate coaster enthusiast who's hard to catch up with. He's been on 334 unique coasters and visited parks in the farthest corners of the US.
That was like my first vivid memory. I was in the stroller or whatever I was in, and I remember being like in there looking how cool the tube was of Viper. And then my dad came off so sick, and I'm like, oh my God, that was so cool.
Aaron's not the only one who's been a coaster fan since childhood. Elizabeth is too.
I was long an enthusiast. There was a picture of me in the newspaper when I'm about 3 years old at the county fair. And I'm on one of these round and round little motorcycle rides, kiddie rides. But my hands were there. And the caption says, "Look, Ma, no hands." And I thought, yep, it was already there.
Elizabeth is the president of American Coaster Enthusiasts.
So we have over 7,200 members around the world who love roller coasters.
Her unique coaster rides tally to a staggering 753, and it always blows people's minds.
I was a suburban mom, and people would meet me, and I seemed so normal. And then Facebook friend me and start seeing like the real side, the coaster side of me, and they're like, "What is this? Why? How? How many?" Like the questions, it just blew people's minds.
As for this self-described entry-level enthusiast, it just runs in the family. Calvin is a ride operator. He lives, breathes, and works coasters.
It does run in the family. My mother was a stagecoach, mine ride right over here, log ride right over there. My dad works here, he still works here for 40 years. They met here. Dude, the second I went to Magic Mountain, that's when I knew I wanted to become a coaster enthusiast. Like, my mom started me out on X2, the most insane coaster at that park. I was like, what just happened? And then I kind of got off my feet and I was like, you know what? That was really cool. I want to do that again. It was just such a rush, like such a big jolt of energy, and I just wanted more ever since then. It's been like a craving.
But what does it take to be a roller coaster enthusiast, aka a Thoosie? Just ask Erik, ride operator and coaster enthusiast with over 100 coasters under his belt.
We're always a niche. They're a niche group. I'll say that because they're adrenaline junkies in general.
Beginner stage is just liking a park and going to it. You don't even, like, all these people are enthusiasts, they don't even realize it. They're going to a park, they could have chose the movie theater, they could have chose anything, they chose here. So you have some level of enthusiasm to get out and about. And then the next level would be, okay, I want to make sure I'm on every ride in the park. I want to make sure I do this before closing. And then the next level above that is, I want to ride every ride in the park 5 times.
Sometimes it means loving one particular ride. Kalin's been breaking records in Iron Gwazi. Since its opening in 2022, he's ridden it 16,000 times and counting, with a daily record of 140 rides.
When I'm doing that, I'm not taking breaks, I'm not eating food or anything at all. I think I used the bathroom once. Other than that, it's just ride.
While the adrenaline is a compelling seek, it's the calm that keeps roller coaster enthusiasts coming back time and time again.
Just that sense of like freedom, like when you're on that lift hill and you're about to like sense that drop for the first time.
It makes it feel like boom, 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 boom.
Everything in life just stops. There's no anxiety, you're just having fun. It's like natural therapy. Forget going to therapy, go ride coasters.
It's the wind in my hair. Sometimes I equate it to what it must feel like to be a dog with their head out the window. That I truly am taking in the world, because every sense is stimulated. And all the worries, the fears, the adulting just evaporates. There's freedom.
You feel like you're a little weightless to experience that zero G, that zero gravity experience. So you feel like a little like you're on a cloud or something. You have a little Ryan Dragon or something.
Very overwhelmed, but in a good way.
It may be fun. It's not always easy though, especially if you go this extreme.
I am wore out. It feels like you went through a car crash in a way. Bruise on right here on the thighs. You're definitely strawberried up all the way on your all up here, and all the bruises from the airtime, my fault. I'm holding up the bar so I get that maximum airtime. Like if I don't hold it, it'll staple me to my seat more, but that's why you're getting those bruises, because you're just slamming the restraint from like that much off. Like I want that though, so the pain is worth it.
We have a code of conduct that bans people from doing things like putting their fist in the lap bar so that they get more space, or unbuckling while riding. It's honestly a dangerous choice.
Now there is one safety rule all enthusiasts agree on. Loose articles have no place on a coaster.
I don't want to have loose objects in my hand. I'm against that. So to be safe, we have zipper pockets. We don't want to injure guests or potentially kill somebody if it goes too fast. So I overdressed today, but better safe than sorry.
You know, I watch hats fly and I watch phones fly. I caught a map one time that had flown out of somebody's pocket. You just never know what's going to happen on a roller coaster, I guess.
Now, despite their occasional discomforts,
When the rain is pelting you in the face, it feels like little needles just slamming you.
there's nowhere they'd rather be.
Going from that level of scared to having that pure excitement is such a empowering feeling.
It's a place to just truly be genuine and be all in. I don't have to edit my enthusiasm. I don't have to edit my geekiness. Nobody's gonna roll their eyes because I've been talking about a roller coaster for 30 minutes now.
I meet new people, like it's another bond, another relationship that I get to build up. Every time I come home from work, I talk to my parents about like, oh hey, this is what I did at work today. And they're like, oh, I had similar experiences. And it's like a whole thing of like relating to other people. I love roller coasters so much.
I don't want to get emotional right now. It's my last one of the year probably. Yeah. Ooh, rough. Yeah. I don't have a home park like this. I wish I did. Ooh.
For enthusiasts, coasters certainly are a thrill, but there are also moments to share with friends and family. They're the reason to travel to far-off lands. They're the catalyst to experiences they never thought they would have. And that high-flying thrill of a coaster, that's just the cherry on top, because they aren't just coaster enthusiasts. They're adventurers.